mumbling my reservation, let the best stop first. Eternal universe, heaven, hell, but who's to tell you're gonna still speak seditiously, courageously preach onto this ignorant and arrogant body of speech. And this is not another lesson, yet another question to add to our depression of the world's recession.
Something revolution, soon there's gonna be like a revolution. Run, as fast as you can, no you can't hide from the pride, a little strong will survive. And I know what we need, cause I only bleed red, gold and green, yeah. Don't wait, don't hesitate, get up on your feet and get a test now. Not to see the water roll when the time comes gold.
Smoking made him sick, I put my button like this. And I'm walking with him singing now, we singing up, we sure to never give a fuck. We getting down, we live it up, we say roll up, I told him, didn't wanna hold it. Every fucking thing we ever touch, it turn golden. Some may consider it a gift, but it's a curse. Ever since I've heard we have been treated as the worst. Say we'll wind ya up, we don't want a worth, and we know being thrown down on the curb. Earth, politics and perverts, we can come for yours first. If you think it fly, we can make a bird hurt.
Nothing crazy about this. Oh, but I heard that.
Little bit.
Hi, Mom!
It's great to see.
Hi!
Our mom's not paying attention at all.
She is not watching. That's pretty sad.
Live from Lake Effect Radio.
Right.
I don't know if my mom's watching, so it's okay.
Okay. Is anybody's mom's watching?
I think
I
she'd
have
be proud.
no idea. Can you
don't
guys hear
think
me? I can't hear you.
Again?
I can hear
I can hear you
I
just
can hear
fine.
I can hear you.
You want me to turn your headphones up?
Yeah, his cans aren't loud enough. There's no bass in his headphones.
Turn my headphones down. My ears are kind of bleeding. So.
Please stand by for technical
Well, that's fine with us because rock and roll is meant to be loud, so your ears should bleed.
Yeah, I agree.
That's an offensive statement.
Well,
Let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Let's do some introductions around the room. Let's start with the hosts of the show, all 17 of them.
where's the 17? I do not see 17 here.
I mean, no one's really watching this on the webcam, so let's be honest.
He's
don't know
at
about
remedial
that.
math 1. Remedial math 1.
I want to thank the last band that was in here because they left the room smelling like weed and patchouli real bad, and it is terrible. But thank you guys anyways. I'm sure you're not listening.
No, they went home.
Okay, we're not allowed to talk about that. So.
Is that on the dirty word list?
Yep, it is right there.
No drug.
No drug references.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, well, we'll cut that. We're done the rest of the hour.
Cut.
Can I hear myself? I can't hear. Oh,
Isn't there
I
like
hear
a
myself.
5-second delay in case I say something
Joey,
like
you can hear
that?
me, right?
No.
You can hear me, right?
I don't hear anything in this mic, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
I can hear you fine.
Well, they could talk about that kind of stuff on real radio. I mean, I thought this was less censored, right? The
Yeah,
FCC's not
I
really paying
wouldn't-
attention.
I wouldn't
Answer
push
me,
it.
please, baby butt liquor. Now my mic doesn't.
Who's baby?
Now my mic isn't.
I assume I'm maybe.
What are you doing? Oh, there we
Baby is our stalker.
Okay. It's
go. Give Haley
Cody.
a shout out.
It's Cody.
I just want to give a shout out to my man Fussy Slippers.
Haley.
Indeed.
What's up, Haley? All right, so
Haley
Yes.
said for me, not for you. Kayla left.
DJ Sunshine is currently away.
Okay.
All right.
So who
So-
else do we have in the room?
Yeah,
then?
what are the other DJs in the room here?
I am DJ Anonymous.
DJ Anonymous?
I don't know who you are.
Good idea. Let's keep it
You
that
will make
way.
it. You
I don't
will
wanna know
be
you.
increasingly hard to find in the future.
That's good. This is DJ Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear. Okay, that'll be easy to remember.
That's kind of creepy.
It's a long story.
I don't really want to hear all that story. We only have an hour. I think and the headphone problem is cut down out of that time. So
No, we gotta hurry up. Let's speed up. That's Pooh Bear, and there's pictures on our website or on our Facebook. Explains why he's Pooh Bear.
Okay, that's exciting
There's
stuff.
a backstory
And
if you want to check that out, folks.
And the strawberry redhead blonde girl over there. And there's a creepy guy against the glass. Let's give him some shout out.
All right, creepy guy against the glass.
There's Amanda.
Woo!
There's Lewis.
Did you just call him Amanda?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does not look like an Amanda.
Hey, what's up, Amanda?
Hey, how
What are
you
you
doing?
doing? There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
There we are. Getting some shout
It's always
outs
an
in.
exciting moment at Lake Effect Radio.
How did grinding the guy feel Cody?
Ooh.
That's creepy.
That's Mo.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about that on.
Yeah,
I think that's on the list of
not
dirtiness.
On the list.
Oh,
On the list.
That's definitely.
So no grinding.
That's definitely Nikki, Mo, and.
I feel like the
Haley.
list got bigger since the last time
Yeah,
we were here.
definitely.
Before we
We
could get
also-
away with more,
Yeah.
We're probably the reason why the list got bigger.
there's some pretty dirty conversations with DJ Nightmare on this
Right, right.
station.
I've heard about these. I've heard about you guys. You
the
guys
people are
are
starting-
Yeah,
infamous.
you guys have a reputation.
What's our reputation? I
I
hope
don't
it's
know.
good.
Yeah, you're crazy.
No, what's
Jeez.
you know what? 3 stints in the mental institution is not crazy.
No,
That is
no,
getting
we-
help. I don't want to
Right,
be referred
right.
to in that terms. My psychiatrist would not appreciate
that's
that.
insensitive to people
All right.
with different
This is
needs.
DJ Sunshine.
DJ Sunshine, bring in the sunshine.
Woo!
And this is DJ M.
Is anybody
M.
not a DJ?
So we got Anonymous, we
You
got
too.
Sunshine, we got M, and we got Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
okay.
gonna
I thought it
forget
was just
all
DJ
of-
Pooh, but
You're Pooh Bear now.
I think Pooh's clean.
Do
Can we
you
get a censor
prefer-
check?
Okay, yeah, is Pooh
Censor check?
clean?
Pooh's
We can-
clean.
So we can say Pooh.
clean.
As long
Spencer,
as the H is on there,
is that a
it's
check?
We're
good.
not
Spence
getting
says it's
interrupted.
clean.
Spence says it's
Pooh
clean.
says
He'll allow
Pooh is
it.
fine here.
He's
All
like,
right.
he's like, Spencer says it's good. Pooh's fine.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Pooh is good.
It's good.
Pooh is good here at Lakeland. We just want to make that clear.
There are several
I can
restrooms
now
available.
Scream my name to the heavens.
You can.
Haley. All right, so now that we
We're
have
just gonna
us
scream poo throughout
introduced,
the whole radio
who
show.
are you guys?
I am a 12th level mage in World of Warcraft. I'm just kidding. I've never played the game. I'm Stephen Arthur. This is old JV here.
Old
He's the
JV.
guitarist of the Basics.
Some
I
people
am
call
the
me
bass.
John Michael.
Some people call him that. He has a name. Nobody likes using it
Nobody
though.
uses it. Everybody
it's
calls me
weird.
JV. Call me JV.
Call him JV.
Especially you,
nickname.
Pooh.
Yeah.
I got you, JV.
All right, that's out of the way. So let's hit the boilerplate questions. I'm sure you got them.
Yeah, we have.
We're only banned in 3 states now. We're
Yeah.
working on the 4th, in case anybody asks.
You can't listen to us in Missouri. Don't
That would
ask
be
me why.
Wyoming, Missouri, and Hawaii.
Hawaii. They're barely a state.
They're barely a state. They don't
barely
really
a
count.
state.
They're like Puerto Rico's bastard.
Yeah. How many islands are there in Hawaii?
There's
yeah,
like
nobody
7.
knows.
Nobody even knows. I'm just guessing.
Is that true? I don't know.
I don't even know.
I'm saying
Is there
nobody
any
knows.
geography majors in the
So
studio?
important. You can't even tell me how many
I
islands
just
there
want to
are.
know why.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, if we talk about that, but you have to talk to our lawyer.
right. I'm legally not allowed to comment on that.
After?
Yeah, off the air we
After
can.
hours.
After
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that. We're going to talk about it after hours.
Okay.
Having fun. Yes, Spencer, we're having fun. Thank you for sitting out there
Spence is
making fun of
Spencer's
us.
creeping
I think it's
on
time we
us.
talk about the actual band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's get back on the
Oh
band.
yeah, the band. We're in the Basics. Yeah. We brought a couple of songs that I assume we're going to listen to.
We'll play
we'll play
one.
them at some point. At some
Yeah.
point, we're gonna make sure everyone knows who we are first.
Right.
If you didn't
right.
already know who we were, you will know.
You know now.
And then we can all be friends. And we
Yeah.
can sing show tunes together and
Probably afterwards.
afterwards, not on the air.
You
We'll
guys
do it
come
later.
over, watch the Browns game. You know
Yeah,
that's going
that's
on.
There you go, Browns game.
I don't know the score. I was supposed to
It hasn't started
It
yet.
hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
So it's like
It
3
hasn't
hours. So okay, let's play 20 questions. Start firing away. Don't ask me weird one.
What
ask me-
genre?
what?
What genre?
We are rock and roll.
We are rock and roll.
Rock and
We
roll.
don't play hip hop, funk, psychedelic pop, jargon, ska, blend, whatever.
That's so good.
I didn't say it was
I don't.
bad.
Yeah, good
I
luck
just
getting
said-
a horn section
I
together.
just said
I'm just
that
saying,
we're not,
good
we
luck
don't,
with
Yeah, I
you.
know.
We're not going to come in here and say we have 7,000 different genres combined into one.
Yeah.
We are an eclectic blend of everything that you know in your life. That's what we are.
Even
That's
like emo, death metal, screamo, rap.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can.
We've
do
been
that,
known
yeah.
to do that, just on
A
occasion.
little church and classical.
Pooh Bear, you gotta.
I am steeped in gospel. That's what I am.
JV spent 3
Steeped.
years in a monastery in
steeped.
India
Are you
as a
indirectly
monk.
telling me I'm small?
No, he's saying the
No,
3
no, no,
people have
your
to share
chair's
one
short.
flipping microphone.
You know, you can take that as you're small, but we're not gonna go there.
You see, Pooh. Pooh comes in different sizes. You know what I mean?
There's
Pooh
this-
comes in
there's
different
this
sizes.
size, and then
There's a
there's
lot of
this
different
size.
Pooh, and
size and this
you
size.
really represent that. Bring it
Yeah.
together.
We think that you should embrace your poo-ness.
Yeah, you
In
should.
all colors,
Well, I
shapes, and
think we did when
sizes.
we both screamed poo together.
I feel like there should be a backing track that like whenever
Where's
somebody says the
DJ
magic word
Sunshine?
Pooh, like
do all you
just
guys
hit
have
it.
your own intros when you go on the air? So it can be like, and now DJ Poo.
We do now.
You can save that one.
Save
That's
that one.
without the
Copywritten.
processor. That was just me doing it natural.
I'm in there, Mo. You're stupid.
All right.
No one ever loved you, Mo.
God, shh.
Are
Let's talk
these the-
about us.
Yes.
Where's
Back
DJ
on you.
Sunshine?
DJ.
I realize that I have a computer screen right in front of me now.
Why are you staring at it?
Because now I want to see what's been going on while I'm
I'll
talking.
turn the monitor off. You don't need that.
All right. So we got one question. Rattle one off.
Give me a question.
How many people are in the band?
3. The drummer is high right now. Sorry.
You
Not
can't
on
talk
drugs.
about that on
Not
air.
on drugs.
Life.
On life.
On life.
On
On
life.
life.
He's high on life.
That's
So-
clean, Spence, right?
Yeah, can we?
Check.
Spence check.
Spence check. Spence is
We're not
good.
getting pulled off.
Spence is the best person ever. I love him.
So,
Totally.
What'd you guys
I'm gonna
start?
start stripping a little bit.
We already got stripping.
Yeah, he's
freaking
taking off
hot as
3 layers
shit.
of
This
clothes
show
already.
has already
Oh.
gone downhill.
Sorry.
We're already 16
It's really
minutes
hot in
into
here.
it.
So when'd you guys start? What?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I think we've been together in various forms, probably about 10 years now.
yeah,
in
something
all,
like that.
in all honesty.
Since we were about this tall,
Oh, really?
we
Yeah.
came out of our mom's womb, our respective mothers' wombs with instruments. I originally played the triangle. I had to quit that because I had an accident. I'm not going to talk about it, but he played didgeridoo. We hooked up. We started a folk duo.
Right.
It was very popular in
Didgeridoo
kindergarten.
and you.
Didgeridoo and you. That was
really popular.
We had a lot of big hits in the preschool, the kindergarten grades.
Huge in Sweden with our big hit here in Hagen, Hayden
Which was What's Happening, Grandpa.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was really popular.
But that's neither here nor there.
Right. So now we make rock and roll, so that's good.
Basically, I got a little bit older. I got a little bit wiser. I started growing hair in really funny places. And then I started listening to bands like, you know, The Velvet Underground, Joy Division, The Beatles, The Who, things like that. And I realized that just listening to NSYNC just was not cutting it anymore.
No, not cutting it.
Even with the Backstreet Boys getting water on top of them at like 5 years old, it was questionable material for a 5-year-old. I don't even know why that was on television, to be honest with you.
You got a questioning parrot in
What
here.
I never understood about the Backstreet Boys is they always sang about Backstreet's back, but they were a new band, so how could they ever say they were back?
They realized 30 years later that it would pay off.
Yeah. So now when they do reunion tours, they can be like, Backstreet's back. All right. Okay, maybe that's before you guys' time. We were confused.
Yeah, they were 5 literally when they came out.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
All right.
DJ Sunshine, come up with something. I like a female perspective.
Oh gosh, I don't have any questions.
Oh man, you are terrible.
You need to work on your interview skills.
By the end of this interview.
You come up with a question.
We want something deep.
Something deep-seated.
Where do you go for carpet?
Exactly.
It's gonna be like really.
I go to the Mattress Warehouse. They sell carpet now.
We are not above shameless plugs. Lubrizol.
We have certain sponsors we have to plug.
Right, so
I just want to say that due to a endorsement with Pepsi, that if you have to drink a soft drink tonight, or with the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, be it Pepsi.
Yeah.
The choice of this generation. Thank you. Sorry.
I like that.
I just got $2
I like
for
that right there.
You're right.
Why are you putting that away? So just not working.
My mic, my headphones are
You
dead.
don't need them anyways, Anonymous, because nobody knows who you are anyways.
Right. You can't even be seen on screen right now.
All right, what about the other lady on my left? What you got a question? Come on, haven't you been interviewing people all week?
I have.
You can ask him like.
So
I have.
Anonymous has been doing it.
What are you looking at, man? Are you firing me for the 14th time?
Yes, you're fired.
Dang nabbit!
Fired.
See, I'm keeping it clean, Spence. I know you're out there
Dang nabbit.
censored.
Spencer's like right there, like right.
Poo
there.
is clean.
You know what? Spence knows this well. Spence, why don't you feed the lady the question? Something personal.
I have a question.
Okay, there we go.
Turn what down?
Well, the headphones aren't working?
No, the wires are broken.
God, Spence.
Why is it broken up?
I can hear perfectly with my 6 ears.
I'm not gonna lie. In our live shows, we break a lot of stuff. We set a lot of stuff on fire, but usually the equipment is broken after we do that. Not
Right.
before.
Not when we start.
That's true.
Anyway, let's get back on track again.
Okay.
Things that we're derailing very fast.
Oh, we derail like a freight train here.
Yeah.
All right.
Kill 10
so what was that
passengers.
question? I want to hear that question.
She
now.
said she had a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
You guys don't have control of this interview.
You never did. You never did.
That's the beauty of us. There's no way to
There's
control
no
it.
control.
Nope, not at all.
All right. Where you guys originated from?
Oh, let's just
Boom.
ignore a question.
Well, we already said our mothers, so that's
No,
been
we're talking-
answered.
Where's your hometown?
Your city.
Painesville, I guess, would be technically
Be
correct.
home.
That would be home. We actually
away
run
from home.
We actually run a little DIY venue called The Shop, and we have a lot of bands over and whatnot.
Facebook, that stuff.
It's been quite popular.
Facebook.com/theshopPville. If you've never been there,
Just talking about that.
it's growing. It's growing.
It's grown quite a bit.
Have you guys heard of Chill?
What's that?
Have you guys heard of Chill?
Chill. No,
Chill?
I don't.
They were the
band.
band we interviewed on Tuesday.
They were a band.
Oh. Why have they been there?
Well, their bassist was telling us that he was there.
Oh, that sounds
okay.
about right. Well, tell them to hit me up. I'm always
we're
booking.
chill. If you're listening, I doubt you are.
Chill with us. You bring your ice machine with you.
You're right.
Tom,
I assume they have
Tom, one of the guitarists before he.
Oh
joined
yeah,
Chill.
Tom.
You know Tom?
Yeah, we do. Tom's been there. He's played. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a junior in Riverside.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to sound rude, but I've met probably 300 people in the last year, and when we're playing a show, there'll be like 100 people there, and I got half of them come like, "Yo, Steve, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, rando person that I kind of remember your face, but don't really." I apologize all to them.
Well,
I'll be
when you start setting instruments on fire,
"We do."
that's when he's like There was this band there, and they were so crazy they set their instruments on fire.
That would be us.
That we were those
If you
guys.
look at my Facebook page, my profile picture is me. It's just like me swinging my guitar, and you just see my friend Jen got this awesome shot. This was earlier in the year, and you just see this giant flame ball above my head of this thing on fire right before it smashed into the stage and just went like shattered and went everywhere. What does Splinter? It's crazy.
Yeah, the next one is the 22nd.
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 It's
Saturday.
It's not this Saturday or the next Saturday after that.
After the 15th.
Every 3 weeks we do our concert series we call it Subterranean Saturday, and we get local bands from all over the area of Northeastern Ohio to come and play. It's free, and which means I don't pay the bands. I'm sorry if you guys.
Yeah, you
but I
make
lose
zero
money by putting
Yeah.
the shows on. So
BYOB, everybody's been super cool. We've been doing it for about a little over a year now.
yeah, it's been great.
Had a lot of people. Spider, New Disease.
Spider
They were
used to be
here.
on Lakeland last year.
Yeah, Spider.
That's how I met
Spider-
Spider. Now he's my male escort.
You can't. I don't think you can say
I don't
that.
pay him though.
No, he gets zero money.
Escort
You know
is
that
not.
guy- you know the guy that was
escort's
out here?
clean.
You know the guy that was there earlier, Lewis?
Probably.
He needs to be your escort. He will take care of you guys.
He will take care of us. All right,
Escort's
Lewis?
clean. I'm not paying for anything except the pleasure of their company, with no specification as to what that entails.
Maybe
You're
help
all
you.
fired.
Stop firing us. I don't like him.
Lock the door. Go jam
Lock
it up.
Sunshine.
It's a fire hazard, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it locks.
We'll just hold it. How about that?
That holds it. All right.
I think it's time for some music.
Yeah, let's
hear some
Let's
little
play
bit.
track 1 on there. There's 2 tracks.
Now let me ask you guys this question really fast. This is all clean, right?
We'll be back.
No,
Oh, yeah.
yes, there is no foul language in there whatsoever.
Yeah, no foul
All
language.
right. Let's. Okay.
Well,
so
I would have brought the
I would
edited
hope so.
version.
It is radio friendly.
My virgin ears, I don't know if they could handle it. So.
I mean, what are you, like 12?
I'm
There
almost
was a
20.
death
He's
metal
almost
band.
20.
Almost 20.
He's almost
You know
about-
the
he's
sad
11.
part is I'm older than him by a handful of years, and he's got more facial hair than me. That's the
That's
worst
true,
part.
that's
Not
true.
really, but
No, I mean
It's no
you
shave
do.
November, man. He's rocking it.
he's rocking it.
He's
I
rocking
can't-
it. Thank you.
I can't do it because
I can't do the beard.
I'm
I
not
have to
gonna
do the
lie.
There's a little hair on poo.
I look like
A
I'm
little bit of hair in
at
there.
work you can't have a beard, so I'm doing the mustache only.
Oh, okay.
if I
understand.
let it grow out, it grows
This is
out
no shave
patchy.
November.
It grows
Yeah, it
out
is.
patchy like I'm
No
like.
shave.
As a band, we support it. Neither one of us really have facial hair.
No,
so.
we don't. We're really bad. But our drummer has an epic beard.
No.
I'll just text Patrick.
No.
All right. So let's play track 1.
Track 1. This
1.
one's called Suicide Fashion. It is about my baking hobby. No, I'm just kidding. It's about Society Today is a very instant reverence for nostalgia, like things that just happened, and the song's kind of about how we're all obsessed with things that just happen, however meager and small they are. Because I'm sure we all spend a lot of time on Facebook and Twitter. I just tweeted out cute kitty pictures earlier today, so
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
if you follow me, make sure you catch those.
I really want to get a degree in cat videography and just like make cat videos for like the rest of my
JV
life.
wants to
but if
teach
I
the
could do
class
that-
here eventually.
Yeah,
Once
cat
he
videography
retires.
101.
Once he retires. So
It'll be big.
Suicide Fashion.
All right. So Suicide Fashion. This is on Lake Effect Radio.
Lake Effect.
I think
we're back on Lake Effect Radio. That was a hot track. Whoosh.
The
There's a
Bassics.
Lake Effect sound. We need a
I don't
blizzard.
think Lake Effect has a like audio sound to it. Like on Lake Effect Snow.
Can we get the dude from the Police Academy movies to come in here and do sound effects? You guys are
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
like,
we should totally do that.
Well, where's Tim now? Where's Tim? He's got like this whole soundboard
she finally have a
thing
question?
going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we do. All right, good
I
question
do,
over
and
here.
so does Emily. So
oh my God, we got two female perspectives.
All
we
right.
both have a question.
All
All
right.
right,
And
fire
can we
away.
hold together long enough to get through these?
Go ahead, do
Okay.
it.
Okay. So wait.
Listen, dude, they finally
Tim,
have a question.
Tim,
You
get
walk
out.
in, Tim.
Yeah, I said.
Okay.
Damn it, Tim.
They want a sound effect
Go.
for Lake Effect Radio.
Go. Leave. Bye. Bye, Tim.
Bye,
Bye.
Tim.
Tim the Destroyer. Tim
right,
the
let's-
Enchanter.
Okay. So.
Focus.
And
Ready?
what we
Are you guys
can.
ready?
I was
Are you
born ready.
Okay. So, what influenced you guys in your music?
All my ex-girlfriends combined.
Yeah. Horrible
Straightforward.
relationships, bad life decisions. You know, the usual.
the usual.
I mean,
Um,
obviously,
I consider myself an observer of my nation. I like to go to the mall and just stare at people and what they're doing.
I like
And-
to watch people swimming
I-
in public pools.
Okay.
So you're that creep?
No. It's not creepy. It's not creepy. I don't eat popcorn.
No, see, I think the great thing about being a musician is you can draw your influences from really two things. It's either third party or first party perspective. You always talk about what you know when you're writing, whether it's music or it's a novel or a movie or whatever. So you're either writing about things that personally happened to you or things that other people had happened to them or things you observe about life. You know, Bob Dylan in his early years was great about that. He talked about what was going on in the world and everybody could relate to it. And you really hope as a musician that A, you reach the biggest audience you possibly can, and B, that people connect with what you're saying in your music.
That was actually a very sophisticated answer.
We're intelligent when we're not talking about our farts.
That's right, Pooh.
You kind of surprised me there. It's
All right,
good though.
Emily,
It's good.
Emily, what is your very famous question?
Alright,
So I want to know, what was your most memorable like performance? Like what happened that made
They
it
set their
memorable?
guitars on fire.
We've done that too many times.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was
That's
really memorable? There's a lot of memorable events before and after shows. For us, when you play a lot of concerts like we do, like
kinda blur together.
They kind of blur. They have a
They
tendency
do.
to blur together. And you know what? You can have 50 people run up to you after a show and be like, "Oh man, that like you dude, you blew my mind," and like, "Oh, it was so awesome." I was like, "Ah."
They're always drunk.
And they're always drunk.
Every time they're drunk.
Which when you're in a band, you should always carry the philosophy. This is a tip that the drunker they are, the better you sound.
Absolutely.
But anyways, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really bad at taking like appreciation because we're our biggest critics. So we're like, well, you know that the bridge and
Could have been a little tighter.
could have been a little tighter.
Could've been
And
a little
whatnot. I
tighter.
think we brought the energy at night, and that was what was important. But we've seen a lot of people do some weird things. We've done a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was one that where we were like, oh man, that was the greatest show we ever played. I feel like it's like what John Lennon said. While there's life, there's hope. I feel like the best is yet to come for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Every show's the best
Gosh
show we
darn it.
ever played.
Yeah. I like to try to think that we do better every time.
We do
you know?
better every time. We try to.
Right. I mean, yeah, we a lot of little smashing on fire, a lot of great moshing. The one time that kid like broke his nose in the mosh pit, that was pretty
This was
memorable.
awesome. One time there was a guy at one of our shows, and he broke his nose in the mosh pit. Like someone straight up elbowed him in the face, and I got this great picture of him. I went out. He was sitting outside, and like there was just blood like all over his face. I'm like, can I take a picture of you real quick? He's like, yeah, dude, that's cool. And it was great because he had mud on his head. Because our friend suggested that he just grab a clump of dirt and stick it on his head to stop the bleeding. It worked great. Don't get me
It
wrong.
actually works, believe it or
It
not.
does work. In case you're ever in a pinch and you need to stop the bleeding, just grab some mud off the ground. I can't say it's sanitary, but it works. But I'm like, dude, can I get a picture of you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I just got this picture. It's just him like looking up at the camera, where it's empty. He's just looking at the camera. He's like this, like the thumbs up and stuff like that. And there's just blood all over his face. And then I
That's
took it and I
great.
photoshopped and I wrote like mosh at your own risk, like Cursey in the shop or whatever. And if you go to the shop's like Facebook page, which is facebook.com/theshoppville, or you can just look it up. If you're local, you should find it. No problem. You'll see it on there. It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he comes to every show now. That
I think he was
loves
just
coming to the show.
I think he was just there this past weekend.
He was. I was talking to him. He was moshing his brains out, man.
I was moshing this past weekend, but okay. Moving right along. Anybody else any questions?
I have a comment, but when you guys were talking, okay. There we go.
Just be like Mick Jagger. Own that mic.
I just want to say
It's for a reason. You should be able to hear that.
You.
I just want to say it's really cool that you guys were kind of talking about how like you're your own biggest crits, like you guys criticize yourself, but like I like how you guys actually do that because you don't hear a lot of bands. Like bands probably do that to themselves, but like you don't really hear them say like, "Oh yeah, I'm our biggest crit." Like they probably say, "Oh, this is our biggest crit" or whatever. I think it's really cool you guys are kind of just talking about that and like, "Oh, we want to get better. We could have done this better." I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. This is humanity. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect ever. So I mean, to a certain extent, you can always do better.
We can always do better.
We like to try.
If we don't have the motivation as musicians or society to be better, then what the heck are we in it for?
Yeah. I mean, it's really easy. Constructive criticism. Obviously, I'm not big on just bringing someone down, bring them down.
It's like if I ask someone that sees one of our shows like what they think, most of them are just gonna be give me a. Actually, it was funny because I remember this was not the last show, but the one before that, there was some random couple there, and this guy and his girlfriend felt the need to come up to me, and they're like, my girlfriend really wants to tell you how great you were. She's like, yeah, man, you were my dude. She's like, you were up there singing and playing, and I could just like feel the energy coming off you, and it was fantastic. And then her boyfriend was like. He's like, I'm not saying this just to be, like, complimentary, because if I thought you guys were just okay, I'd just say you were nice, but I just felt the need to come up here and tell you how great you were, and I'm just like, I don't know how to handle that. Like, it's weird coming from other people, because
especially when you don't know them. Like, when you're when you start off, your friends are the first people that listen to your band and all that. So, you expect them to be like, oh, man, you guys are you're better than Hendrix, man.
Lie to you.
Yeah, of course they're going to lie to you.
Even if you're no good, people are going to tell you, oh, yeah, it was solid.
Right. It's strange coming from different people,
It's better if we go out there thinking that we suck every time. That way, the next time we go out, we feel like that we put out the maximum effort and we connect with our audience and they feel engaged and feel like they experience something special. And so you're not just going out to a live concert to just hear regurgitation of the record. If you go see Taylor Swift, that's what you're going to get.
Ooh.
No offense if there's Taylor Swift fans.
Well, since we brought up Taylor Swift, has anyone else seen that Taylor Swift removed everything off Spotify?
Yeah, she wants more money.
Yeah, because she makes no money.
She literally, they pay you 7 cents a hear a play. I don't know if that's
true.
No,
that's not true. That's actually way less than that.
Yeah, it's like I was in my English class and they said it was like 0.1 something.
You literally have to get like 4 million plays on Spotify to make like $1 as an artist.
Really? Do you?
Yeah. No.
Is that true?
Though,
it's funny because
I have my Spotify on my phone and I have it playing randomly. And sometimes it'll play the same song 5 or 6 times. Right,
which how does that make it any better than regular radio?
Exactly.
Because it's like, well, I like this, I like this.
Personally, she shouldn't complain. She's already she has enough.
I just feel like I understand Taylor Swift wanting to make more money, and that's understandable. But like she's a member of some sort of recording artist union, I guarantee you. So shouldn't they kind of be the ones going after making more money from Spotify?
I think I think it's BMI or whatever.
BMI. I think there's the
BMI. I think would be
RCAA, the recording.
There's literally 50 different musicians unions out there.
I just feel like that's kind of more their issue because everyone should probably be making more money off of Spotify than Spotify.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The internet is great in the way it's revolutionized the way we get information. It also sucks being a musician because now anybody with a computer can pretend they're the friggin' Beatles, and it's just so sometimes the internet is so oversaturated with a bunch of I don't want to curse, but not so great things, and you're this little blip on the map, and you gotta scream at the top of your lungs for anybody to notice you, period, because there's just such a wash of everything all day long. It's every single tenth of a second every day. If you reboot your Facebook news feed, you're gonna get something brand new. So if you post on something there, if you don't catch people's eye right off the bat, you're lost.
Yeah, I mean I think it's a big issue with newer bands because there's not a lot of places to play around here. That's why we started doing the shop that are worth a darn.
Right, because it's actually really hard to play live shows anymore, and the fact that people can sit at home and discover things on their own, they don't want to go out. People don't want to go out to a live show anymore unless they already know who the band is. So we're all these bands that are trying to make it, we're like, well, how's anybody supposed to know who you are if they've never heard you play? And you're sitting at home. You try to be interesting, you try to make good music, but if you don't if you don't have the money to back it, so you can put advertisements all over Facebook and stuff, so people have to listen to your music whether they like it or not. It's really hard for people to notice you, and word of mouth advertising is the best. So
Yeah, absolutely.
what I tell bands is keep doing what you're doing. Put as much effort into it. That's the worst thing with bands is they don't put enough effort into it. We try to put at least an hour a day of our time into what we do. If you're not spending at least 7 hours a week working on your music or aspects of your music, you're probably wasting your time and should give up on it. I know that's a kind of a harsh critique, but if you aren't sitting there playing guitar or working on your songs or fine-tuning your craft or trying to make contacts in the music industry, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just not.
Now, does that qualify for the whole band or just like the manager, the lead singer?
I feel
mean,
like
think
how many bands out there that are not signed have managers? Not a lot.
Well,
People don't want to pay someone for that kind of thing.
Well, plus, he was also including like practicing in
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. Not
if you have
just,
some kind of part
see.
in the band, you should be either practicing, or if there was a manager, then they should be doing
Yeah,
the
you're right,
advertising or
exactly.
something like that.
I
So
talk to
I
bands.
see what they're saying. That makes sense.
We meet so
Music
many
is a
bands
hard
all the
work.
time, and they're like, and they say, well, my band gets better. Or the worst problem is one guy lives in Akron, one dude lives in Lakewood, the other one lives in Mentor. Like, they're so far apart. I'm like, when do you guys practice? Like, well, we have a hard time getting 3 people together some days of the week.
well, the band never got any bigger. In all honesty,
Right.
I'd love that 15 people in the band.
We've met
you know?
people that said they got like 5-6 people in the band. Like, when do you guys ever practice? I'm like, you know how hard it is, like, scheduling 3 people at the same time? More or less 5-6 people? It's ridiculous. No wonder your band's not getting anywhere. You guys never do anything because it's always like, well, my drummer has to take his girlfriend on a tour of the wine country this Saturday, so I can't practice. That's really what's...
and that's what Chill, they're based out of Stowe, but 2 of their guys lives in Painesville. And we actually asked them that question, and they go, we just have weekends where we will disappear.
Oh yeah,
And
that's how they handle it.
Hey, if they can
and then
handle
they'll
that's
send each
fine.
other music, like
Right.
and
The internet's helped a lot with that. You know.
and that's the thing is, you don't even have like when you say practice, a lot with the music, the technology, you can actually practice without being right there.
Right. You can send somebody a guitar riff and be like, to a point. I agree.
To a point.
Because I mean,
will
it's
do
never
that.
going to sound as the same as like if you were right next to each other playing.
Right.
But you can learn the lyrics, you can learn the rhythms, all the notes you have to play, and then when you guys do sit down and practice as a group, that's when you fine tune it. When you're off pace and you're off pace and
Right.
You'll already have the fundamentals.
exactly.
You already have the fundamentals that you've learned from practicing, and then when you put it all together, everyone will know their parts, and then it's just putting it all together.
You're right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like a normal,
I
like,
mean-
even, like, just with a school band or something, you are expected to go outside and practice, and that's why a lot of the band teachers are, like, really stressed practicing. So when they come back into class, you would go and you would just be putting it all together, because there's so many people, it's hard to put it together, that the practicing part is necessary.
Right.
So you don't spend that whole time learning it, you spend it putting it all together.
I mean, and practice is practice, but once you playing in front of people is a whole different animal altogether, because most people are nervous. Most people have a hard time dealing with crowds. I'm sure most people, you go to school, you have to give a speech in front of the class. Nobody wants to do it because you're terrified. You're always sitting there worried about what people are going to think about you. I think one thing we've always tried to incorporate in our music and our live performances is that it's a release for us, and we're just going to put it out there, and we're not going to be nervous about being on stage and doing our thing. And if you like it, that's great. If you don't, well, I'll be honest, I don't really care that much. If you don't like it, but we get a lot of praise from people, and I don't think I've gotten any negative critiques lately, but we're always welcome those as well. So
I think it's really cool that you guys are talking about how like it's hard for a band to get far or whatever, but like you guys are still trying.
Oh yeah.
And like whether or not negative, positive critique, you guys just do what you do, and you do what you think you need to do, and you work hard and do what you need to do. And that's really cool to see, like, you guys actually like very happy to talk about this, and like, oh yeah, this is definitely what you should do. Whatever.
Don't get me wrong, we are total whores. We're gonna if you haven't noticed us plugging stuff, we're gonna keep on plugging ourselves.
Keep on plugging
because it's really
Next
important.
show's the 22nd. 24 Elevator Avenue. Bring a friend.
The shop. Bring
shop.
friends. Facebook.com. Facebook.
Don't
Shop
plug
Pville.
Shop Pville. Facebook.com.
The Basics. Plug some other bands too.
So-
The Bakers. Listen to them.
For all of our
I know the Bakers.
We're
do
good
you?
friends with them.
Yeah,
The Bakers are
actually-
awesome.
Yeah, 2 of their band members was actually in my history class last year.
That sounds
They're my
about right.
senior
They
year.
were here earlier this week too.
Oh,
The
were
Bakers
they?
were here
The
this
Bakers were
week.
here
We
earlier? That's
literally
awesome.
have them play. We literally play with them like at
Yeah.
least once a month.
They're interesting. I remember the lead guitarist was sat right in front of me in history class, and he would never show up. And I
That
remember
sounds about right.
I remember,
Brian.
the
Sounds
first,
like
I remember the
Dylan.
first day.
It's
he
Brian.
Brian.
turned around, he
Brian's
looked
here.
at me, and he's like, "Never expect me to be here." And then he just like laid his head down. I'm like, "All right, nice to meet you too." Name's Cody. Nice to yeah.
He's a cool guy. He's just distant.
Yeah.
He's
So-
he's trying to be that guy.
Spencer says the magic number is 4 people.
That sounds about right.
The magic number of four people. What, Spencer?
group?
That's what I was.
I assume- I
Spencer,
assume-
It's not-
we'll clarify
It's
a
magic
little
number.
bit.
Is that the magic number of people you should have in a
In a band?
union
In a band.
at late at night with no
What-
clothes
how
on?
many-
I think he's just talking about polygamy.
I think he's talking about how many
Yeah.
wives you should have, Spencer. I think we should hook Spence up with 4 women and then he should get married. He could be Mormon. It's legal.
That's kind of.
I'm pretty sure the Mormon
Alright.
Church
All
actually
right,
doesn't.
I got a question for you, and this is going
Okay.
to be very off topic. And it's just been bugging me. Who lit the guitar on fire first?
Ooh, that's
I
a-
think
I'm
you-
gonna claim responsibility.
Yeah.
I did. It was my idea.
Yeah.
And then we lit the cymbals on fire and then we
yeah,
threw
the
them at
drum
people.
set, and
Did
the
you just come up
basses.
with the idea and just go with
No,
it, or
no,
did
no.
you run it by them first?
No, I
No,
literally didn't
yeah,
run it
no.
by them at all.
No,
The first
not
time
at
I
all.
did, I
Like-
just did it.
Just like,
There
well,
was
I'm gonna
no-
do this now.
There was no preparation. We were playing our finale, which is right now is a song called "She Must Obey." And it's just kind of like this riotous, like straight, like almost a thrash punk song, and it's just a lot of screaming and stuff. And then at the end of it, it just like goes into complete bedlam where we're just not. It's kind of like listening to like the Who. It's like 3 people playing solo instruments over top of each other, but somehow it works. And then I just drop my bass to the ground.
Oh God.
I drop it to the ground. I jump on top of it. I'm starting to kick it and like play it and like stuff all over it. And I take it up against the amp and I'm just like getting as much feedback and shaking the crap out of it. And then I just throw it on the stage. And then before you know it, the lighter fluid comes out from behind my amp. And then
put out more than a few fires.
put
from
out.
that.
I've lit,
Put out
I've
more
lit
than
a
few
stage or
fires.
2 on fire.
Did you get kicked out of that place?
No, we were doing it at our
We were
place.
doing it at our place.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
cool.
There's
Okay.
no rules.
There's no
we're
rules.
in charge. Who's gonna
It's
stop
like the Roman
us from
Empire.
From lighting something on fire?
We can light as much stuff on fire as we want.
It was safe. It was
It was
controlled.
safe.
It was a small.
All our
lighter
fires
fluid.
are controlled. Okay, well, I don't want to discourage people from coming to see us. We're cool with them. We're cool with I'm good friends with the police and
I
fire
have several
department.
firefighters. We endorse firefighters.
buy guitars like every other day. And just,
You have to learn the tricks to lighting a guitar on
Right.
fire without completely obliterating it. You want to get a couple lights out of it before it finally just falls apart
Right.
and then I smash it.
Yeah.
All right, so
but
for
we got
all
a lot
the
of-
people-
You'd be surprised
thrift
how
shops,
easy it is
things
to
like
find
that.
cheap guitars.
Yeah, you'd be shocked.
the junkyard.
junkyard. All
Is
right.
there like a junkyard for guitars that you?
No,
just
I wish
do
we
daily
usually
pieces?
we bolt them up on the walls, and then like when like we need a part,
We'll just take 'em
we'll just
down,
take 'em
and we
down, and
rebuild
like
it. We'll
be like,
rebuild
oh,
it.
we need a pickup here and a screw
Yeah,
here and
we'll
whatnot.
just rebuild that thing and
Right.
just keep on going, chugging
Nice.
along.
So basically, you guys are actually repairmen as well as members of a band.
Yeah, and
as well as pyros.
as well as club promoters, as well as JV is a moonlights fighting crime.
I do.
Vigilante
So your
style.
title went from band
In a world.
to band, repairman, club owners, basically.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
basically, it's an OVI, it's a DUI place. DIY.
You can't talk.
Oops.
Spelling
We're not
and
promoting-
grammar were never JV's strong suits. Let me tell you that.
Nope. No, they weren't.
They're still not. In case
as
you don't
well
know.
as pyros, as well as good people.
Well, don't go
Yeah,
spreading that
sure.
rumor, okay?
Yeah, right.
If you talk to my ex-girlfriends, they would not agree with that statement. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Inspire
If
some
you
of the
talk to
music, maybe.
Any ex-girlfriends,
I guess that's true.
they're all gonna complete their exes for a reason, of course.
We can go. The next time you have us on, Namas, we can talk about her exes, okay? We only got like 10, 15 minutes
you guys,
left.
Wow, time flies.
We
You guys have to write
fly.
about your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, let's get one of yours. One more
You know
song.
what?
Pick a-
You know what? I've not written too many songs about my exes. That you know what? It just depends. You can't control what inspires you sometimes. And
Yeah.
some of my lady friends have been very inspirational. Some of them not so much.
So I have another question. So like you're talking about the inspiration, like Like when you see something that just inspires you to write a song, do you just like stop everything you're doing and just sit
Absolutely.
down and write it every time?
Absolutely.
Get it out in one shot if you can, because if you go back, you're just gonna critique
gonna forget.
yourself
So like, do
more
you
and
guys
more.
like just start writing the lyrics and the guitar parts, or do you just like think about it?
I
write
mean,
down the ideas?
it depends. You know, sometimes the guitar part will come first, and we'll just be having a practice or something, and someone will play a riff, and then you know you come up with a couple lyrics, and you write the lyrics.
So like,
later.
you come up with the idea, do you call everyone else like, hey, I got this great idea? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes I'll show them a riff. Usually we get stuff down, and then we show it to the drummer.
Right.
So we're not wasting
Drummers
time.
are,
Like we're
in
gonna
case
bass part.
anybody has ever been in a band out there, the drummer is usually the least committed person to anything whatsoever, including time, space, and physics. They will show up whenever they want, and they don't care. That's why they're the drummer, because all they have to do is play a drum beat. And yes, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great drummers that have come in the past, like people like Buddy Rich, who's like my favorite drummer of all time. You know,
Yeah, I'd say
Ginger
Buddy Rich
Baker
is
from
my-
Cream, Keith Moon from The Who. I guess
Mitch Mitchell.
Mitch
Man, I
Mitchell.
love Mitch Mitchell.
Behind Jimi Hendrix. So many great drummers. Ringo Starr is one of my favorite drummers. He never got enough credit for being a good drummer, but I don't think there's a better rock solid drummer in the history of rock and roll. Like Ringo could just sit there all day going. He'll just do that for 15 hours straight without stopping.
In perfect
and like
time,
a
the entire
metronome,
time.
and just like machine-like, and that's what sometimes
you
what you
guys-
need.
Did you guys ever hear that? Like, I think it was John Lennon was ragging on Ringo by saying that someone in the band could play drums better than Ringo. That he wasn't even the best drummer in the band.
I don't. That sounds like something John Lennon would have said, because
I
he
don't
was
know
kind
which
of
one, but one of them said it.
he was kind of an
Doesn't
A.
My
matter.
dad's probably
They
getting
were
mad
all
right
at
now.
each
My
other's
dad's
throats
obsessed
and
with
then
the
they got
Beatles,
co-
so
Yeah, but I mean that's one of
not
the
knowing who.
that's one of the beauties and that's one of the beautiful things and one of the terrible things about being in a band is it's a relationship, and you are in this world locked in with each other. You know, especially when you're someone like the Beatles, and nobody understands what you guys are going through except each other. And it's like being in a relationship in the sense that you're going to start ripping at each other's throats eventually. It's going to get petty. People are going to resort to violence sometimes. People are going to throw things. People are going to punch and kick each other. It's very much like that.
So it's a small family inside of a family.
Absolutely. If you've never been in a band, that's exactly what it's like. And we share drinks. We share toilets together, you know, not
at
the same time.
Yeah, we don't know.
We've shared them.
I mean, we use the same facilities.
We can always carry toilet paper with us wherever we go.
Always must.
Because public toilet paper is never
Okay,
good.
before this goes any further,
Yeah, let's cut this off right where it's at, because it's going downhill again. What
We
track
made
do
a
you
few
guys want?
honest points.
Right.
Where's what you're talking?
really great to just.
Yeah.
It's poop.
So.
Listen, Pooh,
What
we
track do you
count
want?
you to.
Oh no, there's only two on there. Play the second one. The second one
Oh,
is
there's only two tracks.
There's only two. I'm not. You gotta pay for the rest of it, anonymous.
Yeah.
We
no.
are not this easy and
anonymous.
free.
You can't just give everything
We
away
were
for free.
told you guys were gonna come in here and actually play.
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
Jeremiah.
Oh, well, then,
He did. We
you
didn't
should
agree to
have
that.
offered us to do that. We would have brought some instruments.
Yeah, we didn't. We'll
DJ
save that for
Pooh.
next time.
DJ
Yeah,
Pooh
next time.
can't get a free one.
We'll serenade you next time.
I can't
You-
get an extra free one.
no,
Some Pooh.
no, we're running out of time, Pooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, you'll have to have us
Actually,
back.
my heart's
Let me have
broken.
one track.
What?
It only shows one track. On
There
the
should
CD.
be two on there. There should be a second
guys
one
can
that's like
sing
6
live.
minutes long. You broke my CD.
I think I did break your CD.
He broke it already.
Broke it.
I guess
Yes,
we'll make.
I got it. I
guess
got
we
it
could
back.
talk.
I'm like,
I
there
guess
should
we
be
can
like a
go back
second
to
one
talking
that's
about
like 6
facilities
minutes
now.
long.
No, we
Yeah.
got it back.
One of our more experimental tracks, I'd have to say.
I don't know. This one is about. This one's kind of a story piece. It's called Chuggin'. It's about basically a train that gets derailed. That's the best way of putting it.
Yeah, the train leaves the station. If things start picking up, then an accident happens, and the train
everyone
gets
dies.
and everybody dies. Basically,
Like any good movie, everyone dies at the end.
everybody dies at the end.
and,
This touches my heart.
and JV plays some really nice mouth organ on it, also aka the harmonica,
Yeah.
and enjoy it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so this is Chuggin' and by the Basics.
You never had dead airtime.
2 minutes.
You had 20 seconds of dead air time.
Wow, man.
wow,
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
I don't
Sorry,
know how
guys.
many people are listening at this hour. It's the
viewers
dirty crowd.
plus whatever's in breakers plus whatever's.
Well, thank you for all listening.
We got
are
the adult
Bassics.
crowd.
No, the adult crowd. Thank you for
late
working
night.
during the day.
After hours with the Basics, where the songs get a little juicier and the conversation gets a little naughtier.
We call ourselves the evening crew for a reason. We're
How-
the evening crew.
It's because you guys have run out of coffee and are a little demented at this hour.
Dad, or we start talking about cats and dogs and.
Oh,
Well, aren't we a live wire at 5 o'clock then?
That was
Yeah.
like
The drive home time is just
I feel like we just
action.
injected the whole station with adrenaline coming in here.
Jeez.
Good
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Well, thank you for having us again.
Yeah.
We hope we can come out here yet again sometime.
I'm sure we'll bother them or they'll bother
we
us.
won't bother you.
Our people will talk to your people. Jeremiah's out there taking dirty pictures.
He looks better.
Oh my
and better
God, there's
every
a
time.
creeper out there.
He dresses nicer every time. I think
You know
he's trying
what?
to
I
impress
think he's
us.
getting more professional.
I think
he gets
He's heard you guys were coming in. This is what
He
said
wanted to
me.
impress us. I
This is what he
appreciate
said
that, you
to me. He goes,
Jeremiah.
The Basics are coming in. I gotta impress them. They're the craziest band we have on
out
here.
there.
They're the best band out there.
Right.
They're the Taylor Swift of Ohio.
So
You know what?
He's often been
You might
compared.
want to talk to him. He might actually
Taylor
take you
Swift.
guys out to dinner tonight.
Oh man, we've already
I
got
hope so.
plans. We already have plans, Jeremiah. We'll
Yeah.
rain check on the dinner. We've got plans already. I'm sorry. I said, don't shake your head no at me. I'm sorry. We'll be back. It's not like we're going anywhere. I don't think we're gonna die in a car accident on the way home.
No, hopefully
Don't
not.
say that.
We're driving
Now
in
you
two
guys
different
have
vehicles.
We
So
are
that's
driving in two
statistical-
different vehicles, so one of us
statistical
will survive on the
of
way
that
home.
Unless I hit you and kill us both.
God.
You know?
No, that can't happen.
That would be the
Don't
worst
say that.
accident.
Final
There's too much
Destination
life to
proves
live.
That's wrong.
Dude,
Yeah,
don't talk
whatever.
about Final Destination. Those are the creepiest.
I think that was the
movies.
wrap it up sign. Is that the
Yeah.
wrap it up sign? No.
No,
We
yeah.
got, doesn't the station cut out at 6 like some?
It's supposed to. We're supposed
So
to.
we're just
at
gonna
least-
get-
We
it's
gotta,
just
we gotta
the-
at least cut to a commercial break.
You guys don't
alright.
have commercial sponsors.
We do.
You do now.
That's a
It's not
thing.
paid. We don't. They don't pay, but we do have.
I mean, it's
commercial
like our own,
sponsors,
but
so-
Oh, I see.
it's a
I
thing.
see.
It's
All right, so now,
JD by
well, thank you. We
Ryder.
are the Basics. Step
Yeah,
out
the Basics.
22nd, 24 Elevator Avenue. Check us out. Check out the shop.
Check
We'll
out
be
the shop.
we'll
Check
be
out
there.
the
We'll be
Basics. It's just
having some fun.
you can just look up the Basics. It's not like Basics like anything. It's BASSICS like a bass guitar.
Yes.
See, we threw a little fun stuff in there to get people's attention because we're fun guys.
Right. So thank you for having us again.
No problem.
It's
It
always
was
a
great to see
pleasure
you.
Actually,
on Lake Effect
hold on.
Radio.
I'm gonna talk for all the DJs here. Thank you guys for coming here.
And busting your cherry.
But
We broke your cherry on us.
Well, you know what?
We've been busting a lot of cherries this year. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? You guys
I
have
don't
been
think you can say
the
that in
best entertaining group we've had in here.
Well, we're,
in my
we're
opinion,
definitely
in my
not sticking
opinion.
in the blood. We'll tell you that for sure, for certain.
Yeah.
darn tootin'.
Darn tooted.
All right, guys.
And now Pepe O'Daniel's Flower Hours next
thank you guys
Yes,
for coming
Fabio
on.
Daniels Flower Hour.
with DJ Pooh.
With DJ Pooh.
Yeah, I got my own show.
All right, guys. Thanks
Okay.
for coming on.
Yes.
We enjoyed your
DJs
time.
all around.
Thank you.
So this
The
is
guy
DJ
in the window.
Pooh,
Love you.
DJ M, DJ Anonymous, and DJ Sunshine signing off with the Basics.
Woo!
Thank you.
Wow!